Hey fishy, fishy, oh fishy, fishy, hey fishy, fishy, oh come to me, yeah. Hey fishy, fishy, oh fishy, fishy, hey fishy, fishy, oh come to me, yeah.
Hello people, welcome back to Upland Trigger. Happy day. On my way back down to another pike patrol. Very exciting. Been fishing so well down here. Looks like there's some holiday makers down there. I don't think they're fishing, or just people visiting the beach. Yeah, it's been fishing so well down here. So I've been given the green light this evening, and it's the biggest tide today as well. It's coming up to low properly for about 7:30. It is now 5:30. So I'm going to be doing the usual rummaging around in the rock pools, lifting rocks, finding the prawns and the little crabs now, and gobies, fishing them under the float. Super simple, super exciting, super visual, super sport. There's a time and a place for heavy gear. When I do the reef raid sessions, you know, and you need that, you need the gear, you need the heavier gear. And that 8.7 I had the other day on the other video was, you know, wonderful. But there's nothing like pulling them in on light gear. Really, really fantastic. So yeah, I'm going to put my kit down. Yeah. Rod, etc. I've remembered my pump today, because my prawns were dying the other day really quickly because of the heat and the no oxygen. So I've got my live bait pump set up today. So it would make a big difference. I was having to sort of go backwards and forwards and get more prawns, which is not good because it eats into your fishing time. So yeah, let's go get them. Elegans Paleomon, a common prawn, common rock pool prawn. One of the best baits going under a float. Well, couple. Bloody leg breaking territory in here. That's a nice little hole then. I know where the big boulders are. When the water gets churned up a bit, it's easy to go arse over tit. This is not what you want. Oh, someone's doing a photo shoot down here. I've seen all sorts going on down here. Naked lady in the freezing day it was on the photography doing a shoot. Little tiny fish there. When you see the weed growth on the surface, this brown stuff like that, that gives you a good indication there's a rock under it ready to make a fool of you. Should anybody be watching? It's when you see them all jumping away, trying to get away. It's always worth doing 2 passes or 2 or 3 passes over a spot, because it's literally amazing how you can miss them first go. Oh yeah, there you go. That's the technique. I'll see you back on the pipe. So the conditions are different to the other day. It was the other way around. It was a bit of a southwesterly today. It was a southeasterly, well, north and pretty much northeasterly the other day. It was dirty on the left side and clear on the right, whereas it's rough on the right this side and then calm on the left. So I would say it's swapped, but I'll be fishing either side of the breaks up here, which you'll see in a minute. I think you've seen it before. If you've seen one of my other videos down here before, then it used to be continuous, this pipe, and over the last couple of seasons with the real heavy storms we've been having in the winter, it's done a number on it and really bashed it up. But it's actually sort of, I was a bit annoyed at first, but with these breaks in it now, it almost adds a much better element to it of whichever way the tide's pushing through the gap, the bass seem to hang on the other side of the hole, doing their typical ambush predator tactics. And it's sort of created some hot spots. And you were always fishing this mark dictated by the tide anyway, so you need waders to get over and back. But yeah, let's have a look. Very exciting. We're starting off with prawn first. I'm actually going to start on this little bit. Or am I? So that's what I mean. And as the tide, when the tide ebbs, it goes that way, it goes east to west. When it floods, it goes west to east. So the current pushes through these holes here, and the bass just sit on the edge. And I put my bucket in this hole here, with the bottom of the bucket in that water, and then I pile my gear here. The reason for that is it keeps the heat off the bucket, because if it gets too hot, the prawns die a lot quicker. I've actually got a modified sort of picnic bag thing, but it's in the lockup at the moment. I need to get it out. That I put ice blocks down the side of it, but this bucket's handy. Pump it away in there. Pump it away, yeah. Makes all the difference, so that's what we want. The handy thing about these buckets is you can just lift it out of the water and then find your bait easy. So I'm going to put a couple of nice big prawns on first, and then I go through the tail like that. It's quite a fine gauge circle because you don't want to kill the prawn. There's another one. Oh, that's that. I have to give that wrasse a go in a bit. They're nice and lively, that's good. Probably overkill at the start, but you know. There we go, clicking away nicely. That goes back in there. Make sure your pump's running. I like the look of behind that rock there as well. When you get a take on the circle, the float acts as a sort of bolt. Oh. Something happened there. I don't know whether the prawn's got hold of the bottom on the pipe or not, but as I was saying, you just wind down to the circles because you want it to turn into the corner. If you strike it, you can pull the hook out of its mouth. Drag a bit. Yes, that was a perfect take. Just where I thought it would be behind that. Oh, it's a decent one as well. Get the net. Shit, it's trying to go in behind there. Keep tight. That was exactly as planned. Wow, he's going. There was no doubt in that one as a take. That's not as big as I thought it was, but it's still much appreciated. There we go. Yes. Okay. Circle look right in the corner. That's what I'm talking about. You just can't beat it. That's what I'm talking about. Only a little schoolie, but perfect fun. Smash that prawn. Absolutely smash that prawn. Stuff. Look at that. Okay, got one, boys. There's one in there. Come on, the bass. Not a very big one. It's only a little one. Usual method doing the business. That's it. Little silver, little tiny one. On prawns. Nice. Back it goes, baby. Got a better fish on here, I think. This was on a crab, a little crab. Small crab under the float. Oh yeah, it's really going well on this light gear. Haven't seen it yet. Fucking hell. Yeah, no, it looks like a decent one, this one. It's a decent bass, yeah. Look at that in the water, absolutely amazing. Can't play this too quickly. Oh God, it's really going well. It's just hanging deep down in there. Oh. Oh yeah, it's a nice one. Yes! That's a chunk. Look at that, that is a chunk. Look at that. With a circle hook perfectly in the centre. I saw it going away slowly. Because it was hooked on the crab, I thought I'd just give it a little bit of time. But it's absolutely inhaled that. Absolutely inhaled that. Gonna get the grips on this one. About 5.5, I reckon. Yeah, 5.5 pound exactly. Five and a half, it was. Yeah, 5.5. There you go. Look at that! Yes! That is an absolute beauty. Lovely fish, that. Absolutely made up with that. Oh, let's get that absolute beauty back. One last look. See you later, mate.